In this quick video guide, we're going to check a specific feature in Dreamweaver, which is using images as links and how we can map the image to use different links, and also how we can create rollover images effects. So I'm going to go here and just create a new page, and you can do that really easily from the home page. And you can go in the insert here and insert an image from here, or doing Control Alt I, or you can go in the insert panel HTML section and look for the image. So that's a really simple task. But these guides are intended to be added to the main course in Dreamweaver, which you can find in the channel. So I'm gonna go here and click directly here, or just do Control Alt I and insert the image right away. And it's gonna ask me where to get the image, because images are always linked inside the page. They will never be inside the page. There will always be a link connecting the HTML page to the image. So if I have a big image, it's gonna probably cover everything. So the first thing perhaps you can do is adjust a little bit by clicking on those three dots and just here typing some information. You can also type an alternative text. That's pretty important for search engines to find images, but also to people who don't see, to understand what's the content in the image. So this is a really important thing for search engine optimization. And let's also reduce the width, so it goes also here to reduce the height. So this can be proportion or not if you unlink the little chain icon there. And also you can add a hyperlink. So if you click on the image, that's going to bring you into another page, whether it's internal or external in the site. So in this case, it's external, and it's going to bring me to YouTube, and I can choose then what type of target. Now I will show you later on what they do, but let's put like top, for example, and just anyone will do for the moment. So you can see when I go over the image, when I roll over the image, the little arrow becomes a little hand. So that is the sign that, yeah, we have a link. And we can also see it down there, and we can change the target from here. So you have many options here, but the default is going to be the blank. So you can change it also down there. And as the right now, in this moment, you can put anything you want. Doesn't matter. We'll just run a test. And these are explained in other guides. So I'm gonna go and run a preview here. So I need to save, and then the browser window will open up because I set this browser as a testing browser, which is Brave. And I'm gonna click, and there you go. So you can see if I click on the image, it's gonna bring me to YouTube. It's gonna connect my site through a link to youtube.com, because that is what I have typed in the link. Now I can always go back, change the type of target, run another preview, clicking on the bottom right button, and also refresh. Sometimes you need to refresh to see the changes. And sometimes for some features, you need to actually have your website online, otherwise it won't work. So I'm just changing here the type of target, but you can see it doesn't make much difference. When I click, it's basically overriding the page where I am at. Or if I use blank, it's going to open up a new window. So let me show you. If I click, you can see it now. It just opened up a blank new window. So that's kind of the difference between the target used. So if you want to open, where you want to open the new link, if it's going to be a new window or a new frame, or the same page, etc., etc. Now I want to go here in my channel, and I want to go here to share, and I'm going to copy the link of the Dreamweaver playlist, which again is available for you to check the entire Dreamweaver video course if you're interested. And I've just put a map here. So to put the map, I'm just going to put the link inside the map, and I can put also a target and an alternative description. Now maps are down there in case you didn't notice. I went a little bit quick with that actually. So that's the rectangular map. Now if I resize the image, the map will be resized accordingly. And these are the map sections. So if I click on the circle, I can create a circular map. And again, I can insert here another link. So let's put another link for this, which is going to be YouTube again. And so, and here I want to create another map, which is going to be polygonal map with different points. So it can be any shape. And then again, you can copy and paste the link in there from the URL address, or you can type it yourself. It could be an internal, external link. You can use the crosshair to point out a page in your site. You can open it with the folder, etc., etc. These are all explained in the Dreamweaver video course. So now I can also put a link throughout the whole image if I use the arrow. Let's run a preview of this. So click, and there you go. Now we have, you can see that the image, when I go over with my mouse on the image, only some parts will turn the little arrow into a little hand, meaning that only some part of the image, the ones that we mapped, will contain an hyperlink. The rest of the image is free of any link. So if I click on this text, you can see that it's going to bring me, let's do also right click, open on a new page, and there you go. It's going to bring me on that playlist on YouTube. So you can also inspect your links. If you right click, you can copy the link, you can inspect the page, etc., etc. And you can see that this is in a remote site, but I'm starting from a local folder. Now, these are all the other values for the target. If you're interested, just make a search in Google. And I will not explain all of these. Some of these are explained in the course. For example, when you use self, the response is displayed in the same frame. So you need to use frames when you do self parent. You need to use frame. And these are other possibilities. So again, feel free to go more in depth into that. I just want to show you another tool here from Dreamweaver that you can use with images and links, which is the rollover image. And all these others are explained in the course. So I'm going to go in the rollover image. And here, what you need to do is define not one image, but two. So first, start with the name. So, we can call this rollover image. Simple as that. And you need an original image, which is going to be the image that will be displayed most of the time. And again, you save a copy in your site folder. And then you have a rollover image that is going to be displayed only when you go over with your mouse. So let's pick the same one that we picked before. And again, create a copy of the image inside your site folder. If you want, you can type alternative text, but it's highly suggested. And then you can put a link right away, which I'm going to just paste, copy and paste. And that's it. So now I have the rollover image. It's just too big, so I'm just going to scale it down like this and make it a little bit smaller using the corner, or I can use down there the specific measure. So let's put like 500, and that's it. So if I run a preview, it's going to show the rollover. So if let me make this a little bit smaller, you can see if I go with my mouse over that image, it's going to change aspect. That's the rollover image. And if I click, I can go into the link just as I did before. So these are two pretty easy to use tools: the maps inside the images, the rollover images, to create links just using images in HTML. And in this case, we're using Dreamweaver, which is going to help you a lot. So if you're interested, subscribe to stay updated. If you want to support us, thank us, please join the channel as a supporter and check our other courses and guides. Thank you. See you in the next.